I express the expectation that this 8th meeting of the Council of Ministers of Agriculture would be the most consequential of the meetings held to date, because we spent the last year mixing the concrete and making the blocks that will be used to build this food fortress that we call the OECS FAST, meaning the OECS Food and Agriculture Systems Transformation Strategy. The design of this structure has been led, and I want to emphasize that, has been led by our Ministers of Agriculture, all of whom are seated here, and those who are not present are unavoidably absent, but they have been integral to this process. It has been led by the Ministers of Agriculture, orchestrating a technical partnership that involves expertise in all of the member states, the agriculture unit at the OECS Commission, and our key strategic partners, the UN FAO, represented here by Ms. Clark, and the IECA, Inter-American Institute for Cooperation in Agriculture, represented by Mr. Rollin. It is important to note that the FAST strategy is not a structure that will be built from the top down, but constructed from the bottom up. And I want to emphasize this point because it is very critical in the approach that we are taking at the OECS Commission in shaping such initiatives. A persistent problem in Caribbean approaches to development is the tendency for prescription, shaping solutions that are too reliant on expert opinion, sometimes not sufficiently informed by data, by empirical data, and most importantly, not having listened to the voices that matter the most, farmers and industry insiders. The other simple point, and I'm not going to be long today because we have a lot of work to do, this other simple point I want to make is that this is not just about agriculture. It is intersectoral, it is multidimensional, and it is an ecosystem. We are all familiar with the African saying that it takes a village to raise a child, and I think we all get that. Schools, parents, churches, the wider society, neighbors, aunts, uncles, all of that is what it takes to raise a child. Similarly, and likewise, the successful implementation of the FAST requires that many things be put in place, from production systems that use climate-smart and appropriate tech, which goes beyond primary production to value-added products. It's not enough to grow plantains or potatoes or whatever we do as part of our food security basket, but what do we do beyond that? Why are we growing those things if we're still importing chips made with high levels of salt and other things that are inimical to our health? So we need to move that from primary production to a tertiary stage of value added, to also to efficient distribution that is strengthened by quality standards and attractive packaging, to marketing that is undergirded by fair trade principles and equitable pricing. So there's a whole lot that needs to go into this, and what we are here for this week in Montserrat is to begin to put those pieces together. They've been designed, and now we have dug the foundations, and we are here to start construction. We are going to be looking to engage with farmers in a more intimate way so that farmers can play their role in this process, and that the concerns, the challenges faced by farmers are integral to the success. Addressing these are going to be integral to the success of this initiative. Thank you very much, and we look forward to your support on this initiative.